I'm outside the British Parliament where on the 8th of March a debate was secured on the back of a petition that garnered the support of 100,000 signatures, and therefore a debate like this was mandatory. The petition asked for the British government to put pressure on the Indian government to ensure the safety of the farmers who are protesting, and also to secure freedom of press, for the press to be able to report what they want and not to be levied sedition charges against. Now, the organizers or the people who started the petition said that they got the support of many hundreds of members of parliament, but 20 came through, possibly because of the COVID restrictions as well. Some joined physically, while some joined from their homes and made their point. Overriding support for the petition came from the Labour Party, 12 in all, including Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of the Labour Party, who also had tweeted earlier and put forth his support for the farmers. Now, Theresa Villiers supported the Indian government, saying that an agriculture bill of a country, which is an internal matter, cannot be discussed in a foreign parliament. Now, calling this not an agriculture but a human rights matter, Tandesi said that since it's a human rights matter, this of course can be and should be discussed in the mother of all parliaments. The Minister of State for Asia, Nigel Adams, put forward the government's position, saying that though they hear that agriculture is an internal matter, but of course he also hears all the MPs who have come forth and said that it's a human rights violation happening and freedom of press is being curtailed, and which is a matter of concern for Britain. And they have actually kept an eye on the matter consistently and have been speaking to the Indian High Commissioner here in the UK, as well as their respective counterparts in India, and will do so in future and keep an eye on the matter. And if there is any concern, and if they are concerned about any matter, as they say, they will of course take it up with the respective counterparts. Indian High Commission, on the other hand, came up with a very strong diplomatic statement, actually saying in the statement that though they do not prefer to comment on such matters, but they had to, because this was a very one-sided debate which was very hurtful, especially by the people who claim to love the country and yet have casted aspersions, and possibly pointing to moments when Kashmir minorities and all these matters was pulled on the back of this petition, which actually was trying to talk about the freedom of the press as well as the security of the protesters. This debate really, some would say that why this debate in a foreign land when Britain has their own problems in hand? In another debate on child hunger has been pending, which has over 1 million signatures. Why not talk about matters like this? But of course, Indian diaspora has a huge connect to the farming community in India, many coming from Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, and have been following the developments that have been happening, and the emotional connect they feel with this issue is immense, and therefore have been following this matter. Though the point that is now to be seen is whether the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, when he goes to India, what does he do? Does he pick up the matter with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and in future how this matter is picked up by the British government with the Indian government, especially when a Brexit deal is on the corner? And this is another point that the MPs tried to make, that on the back of economy, human rights should not be given up. So it's a matter that will unfold as time tells, but of course this debate happened because it had to, as the petition had garnered over 100,000 signatures. Loveena Tandon for India Today from London.